What's up, everyone? Back for my review of Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Anybody who knows me would say, that they know that I'm a diehard Tech Nine fan, diehard Sage Francis fan, diehard Eminem fan. And then there's more too, but anyways, my point is that Kanye West isn't a rapper that I speak about very often. Like, he'll drop an album and I'll be like, oh, this album is dope, and then I'll completely forget about him. And, it's not like he doesn't stay relevant because he's constantly producing and being featured on stuff, but I don't know, there's just something about Kanye I always forget about, and then he'll put out another album, and then it's like, wow. And this album, I don't think I'll be forgetting about Kanye anytime soon, because ever since I bought it, I've had it on repeat. I can't even tell you how many times I've listened to it. Just every single track, to me, is a classic hip-hop record. Like, this album, honestly, should be in, like, the league of, like, Illmatic, License to Ill, Life After Death, Me Against the World, all those classic hip-hop records that people always bring up. Reasonable Doubt, too, I forgot about that. But, this honestly should be in there, because it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. There's just something about that classic. Damn, I just bit my tongue. It hurt like a bitch. But, anyways, it's just got that classic feel, I don't even know why I have my glasses on. 2 years old. But, from the very first track, Dark Fantasy, it's got the really sick sample in it. I believe that's a sample. I could be wrong, but knowing Kanye, it's a sample. It's a lighthearted type thing, and then the beat comes in and it's harder, and Kanye goes in on it, and then there's Gorgeous with Kid Cudi and Raekwon. That was dope that he got Raekwon on it. I like that. It's just a sick song. Power, which I gotta admit, I wasn't that into Power when I first heard it, but now it's one of my favorites on the album. Well, this whole album is like my favorite, but All of the Lights, upbeat, dope song. I'm trying to go through track by track, but all I can really say is this whole album is just sick. Like, everything. I can't even describe, the production on this is amazing. Kanye West's lyrics are far better than anything he's done before, in my opinion. He's got his witty punchlines, but then he gets really deep and emotional and has his time to shine, all the features, even people that I'm not really fans of, I haven't really liked Rick Ross since his, first and second album. Even the second album I wasn't too fond of. But, so I haven't really liked him since then. And then Nicki Minaj, I don't really like. I don't doubt her skill as a rapper, but I don't like her music. I don't dislike anyone on this album. It's like Kanye brought out the best in everyone who was on it. He's got his usual people like Kid Cudi and John Legend. And then he has Pusha T on 2 songs, which is pretty cool, because I'm a big Clips fan. It's one thing I love about this is it's not just, a lot of rappers will make songs and then they'll just throw it on an album and give it a title, and, every song sounds it doesn't go well together, and this just it flows perfectly. Like, this is an album. This is not a random collection of songs. This is an album put together in a format to fit, what he was looking for. And and this is another. So surprisingly, even though not there's the only really super upbeat song is Lost in the World. Once the beat kicks in. But for some reason, this is a really good workout album. I don't get it, because it doesn't come off as a good workout album, but I mean, I put it on at the gym and it works fine for me. It's very, I don't know if it's the lyrical content or what, but it's very motivational. Just put on Power and tell me you can't work out to that song. That's just sick. And then put on Lost in the World, and then once the beat kicks in, run to that. Run. That song is sick. I don't know, there's not really much else to say. I mean, like I said, most of my favorite rappers put out albums this year, like I said, Tech Nine, Eminem, Sage Francis, countless list of others. I honestly cannot see anything topping this, though. This is by far my favorite album of the year, which, like I said, is really odd. But, hey, I know good music when I hear it. So, anyways, not really much else I can say. And they changed the album cover to this from the original. You gotta look it up online. I think they have it on Wikipedia. It's some white chick straddling him, who, if you see the runaway 30-minute mini movie thing, you'll see that it's this bird with wings. But yeah, so I made him change the cover, so fuck censorship. But anyways, this has been rambling on too long, so I think I will probably do I will do my Yellow Wolf review next, because I got comment to do Kanye, Yellow Wolf, and T.I., and then I think I got another one for Kid Cudi, and I don't remember, but I'll get them all up, don't worry. So until next time,